Alright, welcome to the UOTC Familiarization course. The purpose of this course is to ArcZone, quit derping around.
Sorry, I can barely understand you.
Move back with the others. Alright, the purpose of this course is to to get you familiar with ACE, Acre, and the standard controls for ArmA 2 and the way we conduct ourselves within the UO community. Alright? The first thing that we are going to teach you is Acre. We're going to teach you about Acre and the Acre system. What it does is basically creates a realistic sound environment for ArmA. As you can see with me standing in front of you, you hear sound coming as if it was from in front of you. But as you hear me talk and move, the sound will start coming from your right hand side. Then for those of you who have a surround sound, I'm coming from your rear. Then as I move back around, you can hear me coming from your left hand side and then back to the front. Har har, Seal. Har har. Alright? Then not to mention, if I walk back this way, eventually you will not hear me at all. So it creates a realistic environment. So did any of you not get that? Y'all understand, right?
Yeah, I'm still loading in.
Who are we missing?
Gamage.
Gamage? Alright, did you understand what I said?
Yeah, I understood it.
Okay, good to go. When you're fully loaded in, go drop any grenades you have in the boxes behind you.
Okay.
Alright. Another thing that Acre does is introduces the usage of radios. Alright? First radio we're going to go over is the ANPRC 343 squad radio. Alright? This is the lowest level of communication other than just yelling at your buddy, hey you. Alright? This is what your squad, your team leader, and more than likely your squad leader will be using as well. Alright? So what I want you to do is hit Control, Shift, and X, and that should bring up a little greenish-gray radio. If you don't see that, say something.
I don't have one in my gear.
No one has it. I think no one has it.
Okay, I've been playing UO for years. I'm just here out of interest.
Alright, so none of you have...
I have seen it today, but now I don't see it.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, good to go. Stand up, run to the rifles crate, grab an AN-343. And only the
AN-343. Guys, press filter... Oh, shit.
It's in the... not the rifles crate, guys, to the right here, the Ruxin radios crate.
Yeah, this is one.
It is
just the backpacks here. And the 148.
God damn it, that fails. Keep searching, guys.
Okay, I guess they are on rifles crate. Jesus. Ones we want.
Nope.
They're in the gear crate.
Are they?
Yep, just got one out.
Oh my god.
Alright, go to the gear crate then and get your, PRC 343. Yeah, there they are. They're down past the VS-17 panels. Right before the eyewear and such.
Stop, guys.
So grab it and duck up.
ArcZone, get back in the school circle.
Sorry. My head hurts.
Alright, now all of you should have the ANPRC 343. Alright, what I want you to do is hit Control, Shift, and X, and it should bring up a little ugly green-gray radio.
It's not ugly.
And it should say Acre across the front, TFP 111. Who does not see that? If you don't see that, hit Shift number pad 5 and it'll give me the ceasefire signal like this, and I'll know you have a question or you're not seeing anything when I'm asking for it. All right. So just remember that shift number pad 5 will give me the ceasefire, and that lets me know you have a question. It's the same as raising your hand. All right. Now, like I said, who does not see the ANPRC when you hit shift control X? Good, everyone sees it. All right, what you see here is the lowest form of communication we have other than yelling. All right, the knobs at the top control your channels and volume. This radio has a maximum of 16 channels. To go up in channels, you will hit the left button, and you will hit the left mouse button to make it go up, and the right to go down. All right, the knob next to it that has the 9 on it is your volume button. You'll hit right click to make it go down and left click to make it go up. It defaults to the highest volume setting, so you can only go down at first. All right, who doesn't understand that? Excellent, good to go. Now what I want you to do, I want you to run to the Buxton radios, and you'll grab the ANPRC 148 VHF. VHF.
Guys, it's almost at the bottom. Radio check. Did you hear me, Option?
I heard you.
Don't do any radio checks.
Okay, I guess
They are not necessary.
Yeah, I know, I was just checking.
Alright, I'm going to assume you all have it, the ANPRC 148, alright? Same thing, what I want you to do is this time you're going to hit Shift Control Alpha, and that will switch your radios. You should see a little yellow box at the lower right of your screen that will say ANPRC 148, let you know which radio you're using. If you do not see that, you may have dropped your 343, which I did not tell you to do, alright? So who did not see that little yellow box when they hit Shift Control Alpha? Nobody.
F?
Good. Or you're just being chicken and not telling me.
Shift Control Alpha?
Shift Control Alpha will change your radio. Yes.
He means A.
Okay.
Alpha A. I will be using the phonetic alphabet.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. I guess mine was default bound to Shift Control Charlie.
That sometimes happens. Generally, Acre defaults to Shift Control Alpha or Shift Control Charlie. It just depends on your installation. All right.
Okay.
So far, everyone should have the 148. I want you to hit the Shift Control X-ray, which will bring up your 148 so you can manipulate it. All right. You should see a black rectangular radio that has .1CH. Under that, vol with some vertical bars, and then 036.625. Who does not see that? Good, I assume all of you see that. Alright? To manipulate this radio, you will go to the top, and you see where it says channel. When you hover over the button, it's the exact same as the ANPRC 343. Alright? Right clicking will go up, left clicking will go down. Alright? If you move to the right, there's your volume knob. Exact same thing as the 343. It's maxed out.
I think you've got a question.
All right, who's got? Yeah, what is it, Arxon?
Shouldn't we use the up arrow and bottom arrow, like
that? You did not let me get to it, but yes, you can use the up and down arrows to change the presets of this radio. All right. Now, this radio has a preset of 99 channels, all right? This also allows you to go in and change their channels to different frequencies, all right? We're not going to go over that. We're just going to go over the simple usage of this radio, all right? You can use the up and down arrows on the control pad to change your channel. All right, what I'm going to do now is teach you how to up the power of this radio. What you're going to do is hit the mode button twice. until you see ... one channel, and then cur, new, and 100 for each of those. All right. What you're going to do is manipulate the up and down buttons until you see 5,000, which is the highest this thing can go to, and then you'll hit enter. Congratulations, you have just set this thing to the highest power setting, which is 5,000 milliwatts, okay? Which on a flat surface will give you roughly 5 kilometers, if you're lucky. All right? This radio is generally the next highest means of communication, and will generally be used by squad leaders, platoon leaders, and up. All right. Any questions so far? No? Good. All right, run back to the Ruxin radios. Drop your 148 and grab a 119.
Oh, we're getting to the cigars now.
That's a backpack, just so you know, guys. What's up? Hello.
Hey.
There they are.
Okay, there we go. Now waiting for the last ones.
Do you tell them to get 119s or 117s?
119s. 9.
Does it matter?
Yes, it does matter. Let's see. Good.
Marksman's
Good. Yeah, everyone's good so far.
No, these are all 117s.
No, they're not, because the 117 will have that little tiny VHF antenna as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me put mine on.
Oh, look at that shit. Okay.
Alright.
What?
Don't worry about it. Okay, what you're gonna do is use your Control-Shift Alpha, or for whoever that was, Control-Shift Charlie, to switch to your 119. Once you have your 119 selected, I want you to Control-Shift X-Ray to bring up the screen on it, and we will go from there. Alright, you should see an ugly green box that has 36.625 in glowing red letters. Okay, if you do not see that, do the ceasefire command, so I know you've got a problem. Excellent.
Someone start miking.
Alright, good to go. Alright, that should let me know that you guys have the 119. Alright, this here is a fairly old radio. Came out back in the 60s. Was used extensively in Vietnam. Alright, this is a fairly simple radio, but luckily for you, you don't have to use it in real life because this thing is the worst radio I've ever had to use. Alright, we're going to go through most of the stuff you'll need to know. Okay? If you look to the left side of the radio, you'll see where it says Chan. Alright? This is your channel button, or knob. You've only got 6 preset channels on this radio. Okay? For the most part, you will never have to change the frequency, so we're not going to go over it. That's kind of more advanced stuff. Alright? Same thing as everything else. Left mouse button will make it go up, right will make it go down. Alright? The knob to the lower left of that is your power button. It says low, M, high, and PA. Alright? You can manipulate that to go up to high. This radio will also only get you about 5 kilometers on a very, very lucky day. Okay? Where it says PA stands for Power Assist. This used to be an option. It was recently removed. If you had gotten into a vehicle, you could plug it into its power system and boost the power. That's no longer available, so you ain't got to worry about it. Alright? Across to the right, you'll see a mode button. You don't ever have to use that. Okay? Then down and left, where it says SQ, and you've got standby, test, LD, on, off, retransmit, and all that other good stuff. You'll never have to use that either. That's a whole bunch of other stuff that is very advanced and probably not modeled. Alright? If you move to the right of the radio, to the right of the number pad, see where it says vol and wisp. Alright? That's your volume knob, same as everything else. You know, left click to go up, right click to go down, and it automatically defaults to the highest volume. All right, and just above that is your ComSec button, which if we used communication security, you would use, but it is not modeled in the game. All right, any questions so far? Excellent. And oops, did not mean to hit that button. And if you did not catch it before, to boost the power, it's the power knob. Just put it on high, and that'll be pretty much all you need to do. So any questions on the PRC 119? Yeah, scope.
Yeah. So the wisp is just part of the volume knob. It doesn't actually do anything on its own.
No, it's once you get below that, you're pretty much putting it on a whisper setting to where you'll barely be able to hear it.
Huh. What's the purpose of that then?
In real life, these radios from their handsets can be pretty damn loud, and the whisper makes it to where if you got to creep through a jungle or something, it wouldn't be blaring through the handset. But
Gotcha.
since that's not really modeled in this game, you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay, now what I want you to do is go drop these 119s and pick up the ANPRC 117. 117.
Go, 117.
Hey, Seal. Yeah, Seal, if you got anything that you're absolutely dying to teach, just let me know and I'll let you step in.
That's the 117 Foxtrot, right?
Yes.
Upchuck?
Yeah.
What gun are you using?
I'll get on that later.
Is it an HK endpoint?
It's not important. I'll discuss that later. All right. Now I want you to switch over to your 117s and bring up the manipulation screen. All right. You should see a green box with black handles and an orange screen. Who does not see that? Give me the ceasefire command if you do not see that. Excellent. Good. All right. This is one of the best radios we use. This thing will give you a good range of about 20 kilometers on its best days. Hills, meteorological stuff, everything will pretty much knock that down. Okay. Basically, all you need to know is to change channels is that little button down here at the lower right of the keypad that says pre, plus and minus. That will plus and minus your presets. All right. Your volume button is obviously on the left-hand side of the keypad that says vol up and down. All right. This is probably the hardest radio to up the power. We're going to go through that right now. What you're going to do is notice on the keypad number 8, where it says 8 VWX and PGM. PGM stands for program. You're going to hit that once. All right, and it says select net, and it says 01, channel 1, and then the frequency. You're going to hit enter to select that net. All right, you should have a menu screen now with a blinking for whatever you're trying to change. So you can change the frequency, data, squelch, power, and the name of the channel. What I want you to do is use the left and right buttons above the preset button to scroll until power is flashed. Once you've got power flashing, hit enter. It starts at 5,000 milliwatts. I want you to hit those left and right buttons until you've got 20,000 selected, and then hit enter. Okay, once you hit enter that last time, it'll go back to the original screen, and that will have set the power to its highest level. 20,000 milliwatts on a flat area will get you roughly 20 kilometers, give or take. Where'd Mike run off to?
Right here.
Oh, there it is.
All right, are you actually going to be in the class, or?
Yeah, I just joined.
Okay, is that you, Mikey, whatever
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good to go. Just making sure. Mike, you basically know how to operate all the radios, right? I don't have to go over that for you, do you?
Yeah, I got it all.
Okay, good to go. That's pretty much it for radios. The only other thing I need to go over is want y'all to hit Control Shift Alpha and switch to your 343s again. All right. Once you've all done that, give me the ceasefire command so I know you've switched to your 343s. Excellent, good. What I want you to do is hit Control Shift and the left arrow key. It should say radio set to left. Alright, give me the ceasefire if you do not see that.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you did see that, Arczone?
Yeah.
Okay. Arczone, quit leaning.
Am I leaning?
Yes, you're leaning.
Sorry.
There you go. Alright, now I want you to switch to your 117s again. Alright, once you've switched to your 117s, I want you to Control Shift and the right key. And it should tell you radio set to right. Alright, what that does is it set the headsets so that each radio was on each side. So you should hear your 343
through the right side, and the 117 through the left side. Who did not hear that?
I heard it the
Don't
opposite
you mean
way.
opposite?
If you heard it the opposite way, then that means I just said it wrong.
Yes, you did.
Alright, your 117 should be on the right side. Yeah, that's what I told you to set it to.
So, but you basically get the gist of what I'm telling you. You can set each radio to a different ear. And if you hit, if you've already set a radio to one side, and you hit Control Shift up, it will set it back to center so you hear it through both ears. Alright? Does anyone not understand what I just told you? Excellent. What I want you to do is you're going to all go drop your 117s, and then you're going to get on my firing line out here. Meet me outside the hangar.
Is that what you do?
Teleport away and start yelling into the radio.
Yeah, nothing like confusing the hell out of them, huh?
Well, this so I can hear what it actually sounds like when it starts getting in a range.
Actually, I think I might go over, no, screw it, I don't want to go over Shack Tech yet. I'm going to go over firing.
Yeah, they are reaching us.
On the fire line, over here.
Alright, I want everyone to line up between these VS panels, the purple one and the gold one, and I want you to face north towards the control tower. Arczone, get online, face towards the control tower. Alright, I want everyone online. Alright, this here is just to give you a quick example, is the most powerful formation we've got. It puts all your formation, or all your firepower, facing towards the enemy.
Alright, from now on I'm going to be speaking through the radio to make sure that everyone can hear me. If you cannot hear me through your 343, give me a sign.
If you cannot hear me through your 343s, let me know.
I don't have a 343.
If you do not have a 343, quickly go get one.
Down the rifle pit, Mike.
Alright, keep facing towards the control tower. Now, what we are quickly going to go over is firing stances. Alright? What I want you to do is raise your weapons, point them at a target down range, and fire off a few shots. But wait for my command.
Wait for my command to fire. I said wait, do not fire. Arczone, stand up.
We're gonna wait until Mike gets back with his radio.
We'll wait until Mikey gets back with his radio. I want all of you sighting in as a target, but do not fire.
This is the fire discipline stage.
I need to mess with my acre and switch my PTT button.
Yeah, caps lock is obnoxious.
Yeah, I had to reinstall and I haven't changed it yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, where's the
Can you
config
actually
file to
change
change
it?
that?
Alright, Mikey, get online. Alright. Aim down range at a target.
Alright, I want all of you to fire off 3 shots standing in quick succession. Ready? Go! Ceasefire, ceasefire. Alright. Now, how accurate was your fire?
Suck.
Mediocre.
There you go.
I actually hit the target 3 times.
Hit the X button, get into the kneeling position. Fire off 3 shots at your target, now. Ceasefire. Alright, you should see that your accuracy was improved by a little bit by getting into a more stable firing stance. Now I want you to hit Zulu, the Z button, and get into a prone position. Get 3 shots on your target. Again, 3 shots on your target. Ceasefire, ceasefire. Alright, y'all should have noticed that in the prone position, that is the most stable firing position. Yet, it is the least mobile position. So, when you are on the battlefield, you will want to figure out which would be the best position to fire from. 1, the prone, which is the least mobile, but the most hidden and most stable, or standing, which is the most mobile, yet least accurate. It also exposes you. So that's something you have to keep in mind on the battlefield. Now, what I want you all to do is you are going to stand up, run to that radiation sign that is in the hangar, and you will select an automatic rifleman's loadout. Go. Wait, correction, stop. Alright, if you do that, it'll stand by 1 moment.
It won't matter now, I just turned off my acre. Alright, y'all should be able to hear me now. I want you to go grab an automatic rifleman's loadout from that radiation sign. 343 won't even be necessary since I turned off the acre. Alright, once you've got an automatic rifleman's loadout, you are to get back online facing towards the control tower.
Are we gonna learn how to
It'll be
bipods?
if you go to the radiation sign, use your scroll wheel.
What the hell?
Alright, once you've got your loadout, head back on me on the firing line. Real quick, everyone open up your gear screens and make sure you've got ammunition.
5 boxes.
Arc Zone, do you have ammunition?
Yes, but I
are
can't go.
you can't look down the sights of your weapon?
No.
Make sure your weapon's not on safe.
Thanks.
Alright, can you look down it now?
Yeah, I can use my own sights.
Alright.
If you
Good.